started. Take a picture. Usually, so this is, gross, but not the worst. I'll take a picture every 10 feet or so.
Okay.
Actually, not or so. Every 10 feet, I will take a picture, and unless the line's like really short. If it's like a 25-foot sewer line, I'll take like them on the 5s, just so that there's more pictures for them to see.
Gotcha.
Distance is based on this, not based on how much I push it. So just gotta be kind of paying attention. It's always easier to try and push, kind of down at an angle in instead of like going straight at it. Sometimes you don't have an option just based on how this is set up. If it's like recessed into the wall or something. But so far, this is all still this white PVC. I imagine it's going to be PVC all the way through. There's like a little bit of this buildup on the sides, but it's not enough that I would even recommend calling it or anything. Gotcha. At least so far. We'll see as we keep going how it looks. And since I've been doing it for a while, kind of know what I'm looking for. So I tend to go a little quicker. I want you to go slow on your first couple. I kind of at about this pace or a little bit slower.
Yeah, just so you're seeing.
Yes, just to make sure you're actually like taking a look as because as I'm pushing, I'm looking at everything. But especially if it's a newer house and it's all plastics, when there is a problem, it'll be pretty clear.
Gotcha.
Change to a green PVC plastic when we get outside.
When it is like the PVC line?
Yeah.
So that might have been where the neighbor connected?
So most of the time, the sewer lines are not shared. They'll each have their own individual line. Usually they're only a shared sewer line if it's like a townhome complex. Or if it's like a really old neighborhood in downtown Denver, that's when there's some weird times where they'll have shared sewer lines. But that's probably, my guess is because we're at 50 feet, I don't think we've left the home's foundation. I think we went all the way across the house and then like turned left to go out.
Gotcha.
So we're probably tying into a different drain line from a bathroom that's on that side of the house.
I see.
Usually they're only shared sewer lines if the properties have a shared wall or something. But even then, sometimes you'll see each have their own individual. Fuck, this is gonna suck. Okay, so we're transitioning to ABS here. Good. This is probably gonna honestly be the best we're gonna get. So you can see both the different materials in one picture.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah, so the main things that we're recording are pictures every 10 feet, anytime the materials change, and as how long it takes us to get to the city line, and then any problems that we see. That's what I was worried about. So we've got this like vertical drop right here. When you've got these sharp 90-degree turns, it can be a pain in the ass to get through, especially when they're going super far into the sewer line like we are right now.
Right.
Can you go turn the sink over there on cold water and flush the toilet for me?
Yeah.
Usually you can try and use the water to help push you through these sharp angles and alleviate some friction. Or WD-40, but this is so far away that I don't think that's going to be helpful right now. keep that sink running?
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of these jobs, you're gonna have an issue like that. Where it's just starts fighting you. Especially, I don't know what it is. The PVC plastic and the coating around the usually start fighting each other around this distance. Pull out until I can feel that the slack is tight, and then push. This line isn't going to be too crazy either, thank you, yeah. But it seems like it's going to be pretty yes. Will you go flush the toilet again and turn the shower on to cold?
Okay.
And then just make sure you close that shower door when you leave it running. Go as far as you can. I'm still kind of moving, so I'm just going to keep powering through here, hoping to get to a spot where the line slopes down a little bit more. That's just going to help pull the line along. But like, I had one yesterday and one the day before that where there was just too many sharp turns and I could only get so far. And in that case, you'll just, go as far as you can, take as many pictures as you can, and then we'll locate where we could get to and put that in the report as well and say, hey, their line was too long or there was too many sharp turns, I couldn't get any far, this is as far as I was able to see. We'd maybe recommend installing another clean out somewhere, something like that. Don't take when I was in that belly. Everything's all blurry. Wait till we get back because everything's all fucked up. I'm gonna try to just get to the main, try and rinse off my camera lens in the city sewer main, and then take pictures on the way back. And then also because I'm fucking prepping it right now. I'm not. I'm just trying to get there. I'll kind of look at stuff on the way back, and it's a lot easier. Something I would normally do if it was a lot easier to move is you can kind of like yank backwards while you've got water running, and the water will kind of come up and splash the lens to clear it off a little. But because I don't want to lose any of the progress that I've made. Slide a little bit slower. So this camera is smaller than the one that I have in my car.
Gotcha.
So it kind of rests lower in the pipe than mine does. So bellies look a little bit worse on this one. But the fact that my camera's not like fully underwater kind of just shows that this is pretty minor. That's this right there. Slack, kind of pull up a little. Usually this is what I try to make my picture look like.
Yeah.
Where you can see it's a big open pipe. You can see those stripes are kind of what indicate that it's a bigger city sewer main.
Gotcha.
So I'll try and make the picture look like this. Can you go shut off all the water?
Yep.
Don't need it anymore. Whew. Okay. Rinse off the lens a little bit more. Water run. Okay, so for the pullback, you're going to have a bunch of these rags. They'll be on you. So every Wednesday, a message will go out in the ancillary services channel. That's like an automatic message that just says, message your office channel to order supplies. You can message them at any time, but that's just like the weekly reminder.
Yeah.
But you're responsible for messaging the office to have them order you more towels and gloves.
And they come to you?
Yes, they'll ship them directly to you.
That's nice.
Because we don't have like an actual physical office,
Yeah.
they just order everything directly to your house.
Sweet.
So try and just be cognizant. If you see that you're a little low, it takes a couple days to ship from Amazon usually.
Yeah.
So just be aware of like where your supply levels are at, so you can message them to order you more. I always try and just have a backup box and bag of towels at all times.
Right.
So if I ever grab my backup, I will just message them to say, hey, order me a new thing.
Yeah.
God damn it, what the fuck happened? But yeah, you can do whatever you want, but I like to just fold them over twice for when I'm like pulling back.
Yeah.
Just so that I get a little bit better grip on this. And then I'll also usually throw one of these kind of in between the plastic and the line, just because you can even kind of see up here at the top of the thing, it's starting to like wear the plastic away.
Gotcha.
And then it also can damage the line, and both of those things we don't want.
Gotcha.
So, especially when you're doing the fucking, you're
Right.
really having a fight, that's what wears it. All that friction will
I
just kind of
see.
like melt that plastic away.
Gotcha.
I think I stopped taking pictures 80 or 90 foot mark.
Yeah.
So we'll just take those. There's like a little belly here. We'll probably still, I'll note it. Doesn't look like it's anything too crazy though. There's the 130 foot. Pictures are coming. This is still but there's only so much you can do. So there's like a little bit of an offset there. You can see the pipe's not quite lined up all the way. That's like almost not worth calling out. It's so minor, and it looks like the bottom of, like it almost. I actually think that. Actually, never mind. I don't think that that's an offset because the bottom of the pipe is still lined up. So I think it's actually like where two pipes kind of like meet, and one of them has an angle change, so the tops are just kind of separated.
Gotcha.
There should be a rubber coupling around the outside to keep anything from getting in or any of the water from getting out. I don't think that's actually anything to be worried about. So here's our belly. So I don't think it's anything. Also, be careful when doing what I just did, where I've got this like rag here, and then I was just pushing it. I have pushed rags into sewer lines before, and that sucks. So you can see it is definitely affecting the flow of waste a little bit. I don't think it's anything too major. I think, I don't know if we talked about this last time, but I'll reiterate it every time. Oh, so they do have exterior cleanouts. That's what that looks like.
Gotcha.
So there should be a sweep. So this one goes towards the home, and then there's a second one that goes away.
Right.
So, and this is really common, especially when these are added after the fact, that these areas will sink a little bit, and a little bit of a belly will form. But really not anything. This doesn't look too bad, especially when we don't have water running.
And so that's
that's the other side of it. Looks like this is kind of where the belly, the belly starts there. So our general rule of thumb for bellies is if the pipe is halfway full or more of standing water, or the belly's 10 feet or longer, is when we'll call it out for repair. This one, not 10 feet long and not that deep, so nothing to be too worried about, but still definitely will mention it, just so that they are aware. Other than that, the line looks like it's in pretty good shape. I think I took one before.
Okay.
You can also, on this, you can check. Hit this, maybe it's up here. Yeah, oh no, it's on that one. Which one is it? What the fuck? Is it this? No. There is a way to look at your pictures and everything you've taken, but I can't remember how at the moment, because it's been a while since I've used this thing. Oh. What the? You can zoom? Damn. That's crazy. I didn't know that. It's not very helpful because I don't know why it zooms over there instead of straight ahead.
Can you do that?
It doesn't look like it. Huh. That's neat though. I didn't know that it had that feature. We just saw that one belly that's worth mentioning. I guess there was the second one all the way at the end of the line, which we'll include both of those in the same